Hi everyone, Matt Watson here, and welcome to my flat. How are you all dealing with lockdown? Hope you're bearing up. If during this video you hear some screaming or screeching, it's not that I've got hostages. It's actually a very bored child next door. Speaking of boredom, I'm here to alleviate yours with that very British tradition of trying to make light of a serious situation in order to help boost morale. And so here are the carwow top 10 cars for dealing with the coronavirus crisis. First up, we have the Tesla Model X. This car is packed full of quirky features. You've got those falcon doors and stuff like the whoopee cushion effect, where it makes farty sounds when people sit on the seats. Ooh. However, it does have something more useful, something called biohazard defense mode. Effectively, it's a high-grade air filter and it can stop pollen and dust entering the cabin, but also bacteria and viruses. Well, that's according to Elon Musk anyway.
When the car is operating at its at maximum capability, we can't even detect any viruses or bacteria or spores. So it's like zero.
Now, all this means that the air inside the car should be as sterile as that in a hospital operating theatre, which is handy if you're an NHS surgeon needing to get to work. Obviously, the filter can also clean the air inside the car, which is ideal if you've gone and panic bought a load of baked beans and things are getting a little bit whiffy. Oh, God. Next up is the new London Taxi. So this has a perspex barrier between the driving compartment and the passenger compartment, though you will need to seal up the little holes that let you speak to your passenger to keep it properly sealed. Then you have the perfect car for giving an at-risk person, so someone over 70 or someone with underlying health conditions, a lift to the hospital. Also, the car has a very, very tight turning circle, which is ideal if you're driving down the road and you see a group of people just ignoring social distancing rules.
It says there's a flu that we just all need to get over. Have a beer. Happy days.
And you need to do a U-turn to get away from them to safety. Then we have the new Land Rover Defender. Obviously, being one of the best off-roaders in the world, you can use it to head out into the wilderness for a spot of self-isolation. Actually, the rules say that you should just stay put at home. But you can go out for supplies. Now, the Land Rover is actually available with an optional shower, which you can use normally to shower off your muddy boots if you've been walking, or your dirty dog. However, if you've been shopping and you come back, what you can do is use that to actually wash your hands with and whatever you've bought, so it's all nice and clean before you head into your house. Now, if you want to see my full in-depth video review of the new Land Rover Defender, just click on the pop-out banner up there. The UK government says that during lockdown, you can only go out of your house once per day to exercise, and that exercise should be limited to 30 minutes. But what happens if you need some more exercise and you never got a chance to buy a home gym because they'd all sold out when everybody started panic buying? Well, don't worry. The new Mercedes E-Class has you covered. So you can get it with massage seats, and the massage seats have a program called Energizing Comfort, and it basically gets you to push against the air bladders, which sort of gives you a bit of a workout to keep your muscles toned. And you can do it all from the comfort of the car in isolation, because it has a really high-tech air filter which can purify 90% of the air. Also, while you're doing all this, you can help relax yourself by playing spa music on the stereo. You can just chill out, which is handy during these stressful times. Now, if you want to see my video of the new Mercedes E-Class, just click up there to watch it. The Rolls-Royce Phantom is an absolutely massive car, but you can make it even bigger if you go for the extended wheelbase version. That increases rear legroom by 25 centimeters, so you then have 135 centimeters to stretch out in. Also, it means that if you sit diagonally behind the driver, you should be 2 meters apart, which means you can observe social distancing rules. That's not quite safe enough for you, don't worry. You can fit the car with a divider between the driver and the rear passengers, so you can stay in self-isolation. And if you want to, at the press of a button, you can blank out the screen so you don't even have to look at the driver and pretend they're not there. Now, if you want to see my full in-depth video review of the Rolls-Royce Phantom, click on the pop-out banner up there. The new Ford Puma may well seem like yet another small SUV, but it could be ideal during the coronavirus outbreak because it has a party trick up its sleeve. In its boot, it has something called the Mega Box. Essentially, it's a waterproof tub, right? You can fill with stuff. So you could fill it with ice to chill beer, or you could fill it with water to use as a foot spa. I did that. What you could do though is fill it with disinfectant and use it as a mobile hand washing station. Oh yeah, get rid of all the germs. Then when you've done that, you can just pull the plug out of the bottom and let all the bad stuff drain away. The best way to stop the spread of COVID-19 is to stay at home. However, the UK government does at the moment say that if you cannot do your work at home, you are allowed to go out to travel to it. And that might be the case if you're a key worker. However, if you've got a normal car, you're going to end up having to go to the petrol station to fill it up, and then you could pick up germs from the fuel pump or when you go to pay. But if you get a Tesla Model S long range, you can actually charge it at home. And because it can do 380 miles on a single charge, if your commute isn't that long, that could last you all week. Now, would you like to see a drag race between a Tesla Model S and a Lamborghini? Well, of course you would. Click on the pop-out banner to watch it. If you're the kind of selfish git that has been stockpiling stuff, then you'll probably like the Mercedes V-Class extended wheelbase version. You see, if you remove the rear seats, it has a cargo area that can carry 6,600 litres, which is ideal if you like to go panic buying and go, oh my God, I need all these things just for me. Bugger everyone else. Yeah, don't be selfish. Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but you can squeeze in 4,400 toilet rolls into the back of the V-Class. And considering a family on average uses 400 loo rolls a year, that means you have enough bog paper to last 11 years. So don't be selfish and silly and panic buy stuff. It's not responsible. The Toyota Prius is a favourite with Uber drivers because it's economical, it's reliable, and you can get it with a Softex fake leather interior, which is really easy to wipe clean. Plus, you can also get rubberized floor mats. Now, normally that's ideal if your fare has spilt their curry or kebab or vomited.
Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna barf.
All over the inside of the car. You can just wipe it down quite easily. That's handy during the coronavirus outbreak. Say if you want to go crazy with all the disinfected wipes and give your car a thorough cleaning. You can do that without worrying about damaging the interior upholstery. Finally, we come to the BMW 3 Series. Now, this car's really good to drive and it has a great infotainment system, as I constantly point out in all my videos. It also comes with a new voice control system, which is a bit like Google Assistant or Siri on your Apple phone. So basically, you can control a lot of the car's functions just by using normal speech. And it even understands my silly Birmingham accent. I'm bored.
I can't imagine that you're bored.
In fact, it's quite incredible what you can actually control in the car just by using your voice. Can I get a blowjob?
This function is currently not available.
Now, this is really handy during the coronavirus outbreak because it means you don't have to touch so many buttons in your car, so you're less likely to spread the virus about the place. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like. And I hope it's come across in the way I've intended. It's just meant to be a little bit of light-hearted comic relief during these stressful times. Please do not think I nor carwow aren't taking the coronavirus seriously. We absolutely positively are. In fact, if you want some serious information on buying a car or car maintenance during this coronavirus outbreak, click over there to go to our website. We've done a specific article on all of that to help answer some questions that you may have. However, if you just want to watch some more videos, click the boxes below. See you soon and stay safe.